I just figured out how to make this viral Zack films animation style using only AI. And you're gonna learn exactly how to make this without having to hire a team of 50 motion designers and 20 editors on Fiverr. So who am I? My name is Diego and I made multiple six figures using AI to make great ads for my own brands. And everything that I'm about to show you is something that I'm implementing for my own brands. So if you don't know what Zack film style animation is, it's literally a concept with which people are printing crazy inside of our community. You can see this guy literally has an average of like a 5x ROAS, and then here people are literally printing with this of like an average of 8x ROAS, etc. Now, if you normally wanted to recreate this, you would need to learn either photography, 3D modeling, 3D animation, etc., or hire a bunch of crazy expensive professionals. But now with AI, it's literally that simple to create, and I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. And these giant brands actually have huge teams running this for them. And I got that kind of stuff, and I know you probably don't too, but that's no problem. And the reason for this is that basically those big brands were all used to train the AI tools that I'm about to introduce you to. So the great thing is that you can use all of the big brands' learnings for your own ad creation, for your own script creation, etc. So you get banger scripts without having to lift a finger. Because all of the data of what actually works, what doesn't work, and why it works was built into Claude skills that automatically load in once you set up everything exactly like I'm about to show you. So you're probably asking yourself, so are we just gonna upload like similar looking videos as ads? And the answer to this is yeah, kind of. So you see in the like ad space, this is what we call a video concept. And there's many different types of video concepts. So for example, the unboxing concept, the AI podcast concept, claymation, like animation style, or Zack films, which I'm about to show you. Now, good formats can be a bit hard to find because the problem is that you need to figure out what your ideal customer interacts with perfectly. But once you actually find a format that converts well and you have the proper research set up, I can guarantee you that you will make ads that perform. And because those Zack films videos get millions of views, it's clearly a proven concept where you can literally see like not a single of those videos has less than 1 million views. So this basically just means that it's a proven concept and people like to consume this type of content. So right now I'm going to show you the exact method on how to make those types of ads. So there's basically two ways to go about this. Number one would be the old way. The old way is basically prompting and ideating everything manually, and then you're gonna generate every single clip one after the other. And the new way is much fucking better. So basically what you do is you put all of your research documents into a cloud project, then just attach a certain connector and it will do everything by itself. All you need to do is copy and paste prompts over. So you really only need two things for this. So number one is this resource here, which is called How to Create AI Cartoon Ads That Print. It's on polarisugc.com, which is also the connector that you will need to use. So to actually connect this, I'm just going to show you really quickly. You go to this MCP thing on the home menu, or you go down here to connect with Claude. Then you're going to press on it and copy this URL. It's that simple. Then you press on this plus in Claude, go to connectors, and then on add a connector. You're going to add a custom connector and paste the URL you just copied and name it Polaris. That is it. So then you go to the doc, which you actually find under the resources tab, and you copy and paste the first prompt into Claude. So just like this. So now once you added everything, like your reference style and then this prompt, and you fill in your information like this, for example. So basically I just told it what should my character look like and then what is the product going to be about. And then I attached a reference image of my product so it actually knows everything. Then it just generated this first frame of the scene anchor. Then I went right ahead and gave it the second prompt, which is the script prompt. And at the very end, I simply added that it's fitting Zack D style because that's very important for me in this video. So he went right ahead, made the first actual script, which I didn't really like. So I told it, okay, now make this like the real Zack D film style, just so I emphasize it again. And then I told it to just basically start the script like, with did you know your body has da 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 da. So that is it. And the actual next step now is going to be me like generating all of the scene images. So we're going to copy paste this prompt once again over here and then all of the scene images will start generating. So as you can see, all of the images are now generating in the chat in parallel, and that is what makes this workflow so powerful. Because normally you'd have to prompt everything yourself, bring it into some video generator or image generator, and then prompt it, wait for the first render to finish, see if you like it or if you don't, and then and only then you could continue to making the second scene. And that is so slow compared to simply just putting all of the renders on in parallel directly by Claude. And as you can see, the first are landing now. It's never been that fucking easy. Okay, now all of the images have actually landed, and I'm really happy with them. So if you don't like anything, you can just tell it to Claude, and Claude is gonna tweak it for you. But what we're gonna do now is we're actually gonna like copy paste the animate prompt right in. So let me actually see though. I might want transitions because Zack D film style has a lot of transitions. So I'm just gonna say also do some use Ling 3.0. That's just gonna be the video model. If you don't attach this, he's just gonna give you like an overview of what you want to generate. So he's just gonna ask you, but I'm just gonna say use cling. And also make a lot of transitions wherever you think it is fitting, also script wise, and attach the next clip's start frame as the current clip's end frame for that. Okay, perfect. Um, That is gonna be it. So I'm just gonna hit enter again, and then I'm just gonna get back to you once everything lands. Okay, so as you can see, all of the clips have animated now, and I really like them actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go down here to this download all zip button. It's literally, again, couldn't be any easier. It's now preparing a download link for me where all the files are uploaded and named properly in order, so I don't even have to do anything. Now the next thing is to actually just copy paste the voiceover prompt over. So I just did this, and now I have the finished voiceover. And the very last thing is actually to generate the background music. Now, the important thing here is that Zack D Films always uses kind of the same type of music. It's always the same three songs, I think, but you cannot directly copy them without being at risk of basically being DMCA claimed. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say make them sound very, very similar to. And basically this prompt is just going to allow us to use a similar style of music, which will hook the viewer in the same way, but we do not have any risk of being copyright claimed. So I'm just going to hit enter here, and it will once again generate the music directly within the chat. So now I'm actually going to bring all of the clips and the voiceover into CapCut, and once the music lands, I'm just going to bring it in too. So as you can see, I just imported all of the clips, and they are named nicely clip 1 to clip 24. So we literally have everything in order. It is that fucking easy to import everything. You can see the transitions are here. It is so incredibly easy. So now I'm going to drag the voiceover under it, and I'm just going to cut everything, and then we're going to see how it actually turns out. Okay, as you can see, I now basically cut everything all together, and back here in Claude you can see I have my track now finished. So I'm going to open the download link, I'm just going to download it, then I'm going to bring it into CapCut, import it. Now I have my music track too. I'm just going to basically bring it in, I'm just going to make it a bit less loud, so the volume to like minus 10 decibels. I'm gonna cut it to here, and then let's see how it sounds. Okay, so as you can see, my music generated here directly within the chat. So I just played it, but I really like it for like this style of video. So I just downloaded it. I'm gonna import it into CapCut now. So I'm gonna do this. Suno, here it is. Then I'm gonna drag it under the voice lines. So I'm just gonna make it a bit less loud so it doesn't mess with the voice lines. And then also you can see it's a bit shorter than the actual like voice lines. So I'm just gonna put it a second time behind it. I'm gonna make this short. Oh, you know what? I'm just gonna copy paste so it's the same amount of volume. And I'm gonna cut it right here like this, and that's already it. So we're gonna see how it sounds. Oh, and I'm gonna create a compound clip because this should always be all together. And I'm gonna cut out this little silence here at the, because otherwise it will just be annoying. So yeah, perfect. So this is pretty much how you do everything all together. So I'm gonna create the compound subproject clip.
Did you know your body has a tiny engine that makes testosterone? After 40,
And yeah, you can see the finished product on screen now.
Did you know your body has a tiny engine that makes testosterone? After 40, that engine starts to break down. This is a man at 45. He wakes up tired every single day.
And if you need any more help with anything, you can DM me on Instagram. And I also have my community linked down below. It currently has a 3-day free trial and you get all of the connections, all the value, and you can ask me there directly if you need any help with ads, Shopify, or whatever you want to set up. So yeah, that's it, and see you guys next time.